Hey guys, so my eyes are flashing red. Hi Eric. Happy summer solstice. It's the synchronicities with today. Again, it's um time isn't linear and this stuff can happen at any point. It doesn't have to be during a summer solstice. It's just human ways of playing this game kind of thing. But it's still significant and it's still cool. And the past few days here where I live, it's been cloudy and kind of on the cold side, calling for rain and thunderstorms. And then today it's so sunny and it's so hot. The sun was so bright. It was activating more of my third eye. I was having a little bit of a headache in here. The walk was really cool that I went on, and there was some things that I came across. So I was really not feeling like feeling up for going, feeling kind of shitty various ways. I can't remember if I already said this, because I tried recording once and I had to restart. So I can't remember if I said this already, but just kind of didn't really feel like walking, just feeling shitty, but it was worth it. And I'm really glad I did. There was several things. So first of all, like the sun, like I was saying, the sun is amazing today. And then on top of it, there was a few things that I had noticed, like, there was some right after I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm about to show you something. And so what I'm about to show you right after I got this, right beside it on the ground, there was chalk drawings that kids had done. And in the one was of a house, and in the middle of the house was there was a ghost and alien, a ghost, and then an alien, a spaceship, which those are, oh, can you guys see like I know it's because the leaves, but I saw a little bit of rainbow color coming through the light a second ago. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Oh, it's really pretty the way the light's moving. Ding. Because I was just thinking about how it's like more light codes and activation and just heaven's light, and then the phone goes ding. So there was that, and then there was also above the ghost and the alien, there was a little devil, and that was significant because one of the roles that Eric has played, so he's Archangel Uriel, he's also Lucius and Lucifer. He's presented as the snake from the Garden of Eden to different people, and it's, again, not bad, malicious. It's, you got to get past that. It was a role that he played, and there's a whole story behind it. It was a contract that he was bound into in order to do it. But we won't talk about that right now. So there was significance to that. And then beside that, my initials were drawn in chalk, CM. And then right as I was about to, like, when I was finishing up, getting close to my place, there was a song, and I was like, what song do I want to play? I'm like switching through my songs, but I can't figure out what it is that I want to listen to. And all of a sudden, Rockin' Robin comes on. And I was like, oh, that's the song that I want to listen to. So Robin, and then I got a visual of Robin and Erica, like, had their arms linked, and they were like twirling around, dancing together, just making me laugh. And I was like, stop. But then, when I came inside, I looked back at my pictures, the pictures that I'd taken, and there was a whole bunch of there's about 5 or 6, I think, photos that I didn't take myself. And one of them was a fire hydrant, and that was significant because 2 days ago I burnt this finger really bad, and then someone that I know, someone I know of, they had to go to the hospital last night because they got burnt really bad. So that was really interesting. And again, side note, getting burnt, pain, all that stuff, it's symbols, metaphors, things we sign up for. No bad actually happens, just a little side note. But this is what's really, really, really cool that I really wanted to show you guys. There was a little, I don't know, I'm assuming you guys have heard of those little take a book, leave a book libraries that people leave on their front lawns and whatnot. I noticed one that I've never noticed on, this is one of my main routes. I've never noticed it before. And I was like, and I've gotten books from these before from Eric and Robin. And so I was like, okay, I need to like see what's in there. And this is the first book I freaking noticed. Chicken Soup for the Soul, Angels and Miracles. Really? And besides the obvious as to why this is significant and special, I've been wanting a book like this to be able to just open up and just find a story or a poem or something to just go on video and like read and then talk about or channel about. And this, I didn't make a big deal out of it. I let it go and it was brought to me. I didn't need to spend money on this. Not just me, all of us, we're in New Earth. Things that we want and need, what we really want and need will be brought to us, and we don't have to do anything. We just got to do the thought and energy work, ask for perception change, face our shit, embrace it, do the work on our self-love, have faith, and know that we're in New Earth and our teams are working with us and are working for us and helping us help ourselves, and we are part of those teams. This is something that I've been wanting for a couple months now. Something like this. And I just went for a walk and it was gifted to me. And it's a little ripped and stuff, and it's obviously secondhand, but I don't care. This to me is more beautiful. This to me is more beautiful and more precious than if I'd bought it myself. Even if it was money donated, if I'd went and bought it myself and brand new, I love the fact that it's secondhand and it's a little ripped. This is clearly a gift from Eric and Robin and the rest of my spirit team. And I'm beyond appreciative. So I'm just kind of thinking here that I'd like to read something. So I'm like, I feel like I should just kind of flip it open and see what we get. So whatever I open up to, we're meant to read it. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to read that. Okay, now I'm being picky. I didn't want to read that. It was just, I know it's beautiful, but yeah. Okay, hang on. Give me a second here. I'm just gonna converse with Eric for a second. Hang on. Okay, so I just had a conversation with Eric, tuned into him a bit more, and as I did that, as I let myself clear up a little bit, I noticed that there was one title that kept popping out at me. Excuse me. And I haven't read through the whole thing, but right away from the beginning when I opened to that page, I was like, there's a reason why this title was popping out at me and I need to read this. So, okay, yeah, these aren't very long. This isn't very long. So there's a reason, I know that there's a reason why I'm supposed to read this. So I'm just going to read it and then I want to talk about it. So it's called, let's see here, who's it written by? So it's called The Voice, and it was written by Christine Benevento. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. So, my husband had been out of work for months. We'd borrowed money from family members for groceries, gas, and utilities. Bill collectors were calling every day and treating us as if we were criminals. Stress was eating away at our family. One day I was driving to work enjoying the silence and the beautiful Vermont spring scenery. I heard a voice. It said, "Turn on the radio." Weird, but I did it. Then I listened as the voice on the radio told listeners about a contest at the local shoe store was having. This was the last day to enter. They were also giving away free pieces of pizza. All you had to do was fill out an entry form and you could win a cruise to Bermuda and $25,000. I decided to stop at the shoe store on my way home. My son would enjoy the pizza and I would enter the contest. It was a busy day at work and I ended up forgetting about the shoe store. Then I heard the voice again. Turn on the radio. I did. This is going to make me start crying. I did, and I heard the same announcement about the contest. I had 1 hour to get there. What were the chances that I would hear a voice twice in one day telling me to listen to the radio so that I could hear the same pitch twice? I actually said out loud, "Thank you, God, for the reminder." Then I drove to pick up my son. He was hot, tired, and a bit cranky. He just wanted to go home, but he gave in when I told him about the pizza. A storm was coming in when we got to the shoe store, and the radio personality who was conducting the contest outside the shoe store was packing up his equipment when we got there. I quickly filled out the form he handed me. Then I drew a cross on the upper right-hand corner of the small white square of paper and said a silent prayer. By that time, the pizza was all gone, my son disappointed, and it started to rain. We drove home. That night, as we were all catching up on how our days went, I mentioned what I had done on the way home. My husband was a bit perplexed, as I didn't normally participate in contests. I explained about the voice, and my family looked at me like I had two heads. I warned them, directing my comment to my husband. "When my name is called tomorrow, I won't be able to hear it as I will be walking across the street to my job. Will you be able to listen for me and let me know?" He had a funny look on his face and said, "When your name is called?" I laughed, stunned that I had said that, and used the angels on the I laughed, stunned that I said that, and used the angels in the outfield movie quote. It could happen. In my defense, I didn't think any more of it. My husband didn't call me the next morning, but a coworker excitedly ran over to me when she got to work and said, "Chris, the radio station just called your name. You won the cruise to Bermuda." I was floored. I don't win things. My life had been hard lately. I get seasick on boats. I didn't know what I was going to do with the trip. I didn't know if I was on a timer to call back, so I called the radio station to confirm they actually called my name, and sure enough, I won the trip. Because I won for my local station, the station was entering my name into the second contest nationally to win a gift card for $25,000. I didn't think any more of it. I didn't hear any more voices. 2 weeks later, I was sitting in a meeting with someone I supervised and the phone rang. During meetings, I typically ignore the phone, but I had a sudden urge to pick up. I apologized. It was the DJ from the radio station. I had won the $25,000 gift card. My coworker sitting across from me looked at my face and was worried. All I could say over and over again was, "Oh my God, oh my God." My supervisee was worried something had happened. Something bad had happened. And I gave her a thumbs up, assuring her it was a good, assuring her it was a good, oh my God. We were able to pay back my family and get the bill collectors off our backs. Stranger things happened to others, I am sure. But I listened to the voice and was rewarded. I still get goosebumps when I think about this. There are a lot of people that I know that are struggling right now, myself included. Eric is insisting perception. It's all perception. You are abundant. It is here, and you just need to allow it in. Keep yourself open. Don't have expectations, and don't ask for the hows or whys. It could happen in any way. And that's one example. In fact, we have 2 examples today. This is a small one. This book is a little small example, and the story in this book is a really big example. I'm getting the reminder. I'm hearing Eric. Eric's just reminding me and reminding all of you watching this, all things work for us, not against us. It's all working out for the good. Your time is coming. Our time is coming. Our time is here. We've worked hard for this. And it's not that we're doing good versus bad, but we are breaking the, at the same time, we're breaking the illusion. We're realizing we do make our reality. We're opening ourselves up to true reality, which is love and peace and joy, and allowing our spirit teams, which is our higher selves, which is us, that are part of it, to help us help ourselves. Any of you who are struggling out there, it's just temporary, and you're gonna get through it. We're gonna be okay. We are okay. We are okay. We're placed where we are for good reason. We're going through the things that we are for good reason, so then we can be in a place to help others when they're going through it, because it is a spin, it is a cycle. I was not in a good place last night, and I was on the phone with a friend. She was channeling for me, helping me out. By the time I calmed down, I had someone reaching out to me, and they were freaking out. So then I was able to get a hold of them, and then I could reach out and I could help them properly. And then they'll have someone that there's going to be a moment then when I'm going to be in a loop like that, and then I'm going to help them out, and then they'll end up messaging me, and they're going to end up saying, "Dude, now I'm helping somebody." It's this big circle. It's this big spiral, and we're all helping walk each other home, arm in arm. Because I know people that have been facing losing their homes. I know people who are living in their cars. I know people who have to get their food from the food bank and food stamps. I know people who their families look like they're falling apart. And I've got my own struggles with my finances and where I'm at, and I feel trapped and like I can't breathe, and I've got no one. But it's like Eric's saying, we are definitely not alone. We are not alone. It's only perception, and we're waking up and remembering, and we are meeting up with our loved ones. They are here, and we're starting to allow ourselves to be able to perceive them. Angels and miracles. This stuff's very real. This stuff's very real. And I got to experience a good chunk of it today, and I'm beyond thankful. So you guys are going to be okay. If you're struggling, you're okay. You're more than okay. You're strong. You signed up for what you're going through, and it's for good reason. Even as I'm saying that right now, my neighbors above me, they're starting to walk around and pound and make noise. And that's, as I'm saying this, and again, that's a reminder. I was told how it's helping me stay in the now, because when they're gone, I've now developed anticipatory anxiety when they're gone, because then my mind goes, when are they going to come back? Are they about to come back? When they come back, it's going to be now noisy again. I have to bring myself back to the present moment. They're helping train me too. All things are working for us, not against us. We're going to be okay. We are okay. We're more than okay. We're one with God. We're beyond powerful. So, all right, you guys got this. I got this. I love you all very much. Thank you for everything. And as always, have a wonderful now.